for the best of national, local, international news and sport. Tune in to News Punch and Diamond 88.7 FM. News Punch, all about the news.
A very good morning to you. It's 1 minute gone past 9 a.m. Good morning and thank you for joining us on today's edition of News Punch on Diamond 88.7 FM Ilorin, where we'll bring you the trending stories across the globe. I am TOBI ADEBISI and here are the stories making waves across the world this morning. Aspirants for the Senate presidency have rejected the adoption of former minority Senate leader and ex-minister of Niger Delta Affairs Godswill Akpabio by the All Progressives Congress for the position of president of the Senate in the 10th National Assembly. The contestants faulted the party's position on the National Assembly leadership announced after its National Working Committee meeting last week and demanded fresh zoning of the principal offices. Also, aggrieved aspirants for the position of the Speaker of the House of Representatives stormed the APC headquarters in Abuja, where they demanded a fresh zoning formula. The NWC had endorsed Akpabio from the South-South geopolitical zone as the president of the 10th Senate, while Senator Barau Jibrin from the Northwest was picked as his deputy. Also in the House of Representatives, the APC endorsed Tajudi Abbas from the Northwest as the Speaker and Benjamin Kalu from the Southeast as deputy. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has arrested the former Minister of Power, Salim Maman, over alleged 22 billion naira fraud. Maman, who was the Minister of Power from 2019 to 2021, was arrested and detained at the headquarters of the EFCC in Abuja. His arrest is reportedly connected to investigations into corruption in the execution of some power projects. On the foreign scene, 10 people were killed in a landslide in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo's Lubero territory in North Kivu province overnight. A recent downpour loosened the earth on a hillside above a village in the Vuvei-Lac area, burying the victim as they slept in their house below. Meanwhile, at least 6 people died in a landslide in the Songambele mine near the town of Rubaya in North Kivu province, Masisi area. And in sport, Inter Milan goalkeeper Andre Onana on Wednesday night made history after his team's Champions League semi-final first leg 2-0 win over AC Milan at San Siro. Onana became the first Inter Milan goalkeeper in history to keep 7 clean sheets in a UEFA Champions League season after the AC Milan victory. Former Inter Milan goalkeeper Julio Cesar managed 6 shutouts in the 13 games when the Serie A Giants won the Champions League back in the 2009 to 2010 season under Jose Mourinho. That's all we have for you in this edition of News Punch. Up next is the Diamond Breakfast Show, where we'll bring you the analysis of some of the stories. Please stay with us.
The major talking points in Nigeria are always on the lips of the citizens.
What's going on in this country? Look at smaller countries taking lead and you call yourself giant of Africa. Yeah.
Nigeria don't spoil my business too much. Nigeria is too hard for us.
And Mondays to Friday on the DBS from 9 to 10 a.m. The Diamond Breakfast Show, amplifying the voice of the people.
FM. We will be analyzing some of the major talking points in the news this morning. There are a lot of talks on the lips of the citizens right now, but there are some major talking points that we have taken out of all those, and those are the things we'll be talking about this morning. I'm not alone in the studio. I have Barrister Bisi Adedayo, a legal practitioner, veteran journalist, and public affairs analyst. Good morning again, and it's nice to have you in the house of that. A lot has been going on about this election tribunal, petitions, live broadcast, just a lot. Before we go on, I would like to get your thoughts on the tribunal so far. What are your thoughts?
Well, my views on the tribunal so far is that, of course, many Nigerians are looking up to the tribunal to do justice to the petitions before it. And by my own assessment, I think the tribunal is alive to its responsibilities. Don't forget that at the inaugural sitting, my lords, the justices of that election petition tribunal did inform the legal practitioners that there will not be time for wasting anything. That it will not entertain any frivolous motion ex parte. That lawyers should try as much as possible to ensure that the tribunal completes its assignment as at when due, so that everybody, every stakeholders in that tribunal must expedite action, so that the tribunal will be able to come out with its own judgment. So, by my own assessment, I think the tribunal is doing very well.
All right. This tribunal of a thing and all of these petitions flying up and down, challenging the victory of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the just concluded elections, February 25. What does it mean for
nation? And for people who felt that they are being cheated, for them to have filed petition is not pleasing to them. At least they have gone to the tribunal to challenge the election of the president-elect, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and let's see what will come out of that. Don't forget that at least about 2 or 3 parties has withdrawn their petitions, including AA and the rest of parties. In fact, in the course of the proceedings before the tribunal, we may still expect more.
The live broadcasting, what does it add to the process?
Well, to me, it doesn't add much to the whole process, because whether the proceedings are telecast or not, what the judges at that tribunal, they will still have done the best to the best of their ability. So, and normally, court proceedings are not usually being telecast, even in our conventional courts. So, and I feel the same thing should apply to even the election petition tribunal. But if people are advocating, if they are clamoring for the tribunal to televise the proceedings, of course, there's nothing that is bad, except televise, whether it is not televised. What is paramount in the minds of everybody is that at the end of the day, let the tribunal do justice to the petitions before it.
All right, thank you so much. Do not forget that 52 for your WhatsApp and text messages. You can use the number 091, the judiciary, whether you are for party A or for party B or for party C.
Yes,
We're
course.
all expecting